Alright guys, hey, welcome back. I've got a special treat for you today. I know that a few days ago I uploaded a video of me playing some live games, but today I played this crazy game on Python. This is the Protos player that I played against called Devil Seed. And I figured I would cast the game as if I didn't play it. I'm going to pretend like I don't know what's happening, even though I do know what's happening, because I played it. But it was just a crazy, crazy game, and it was hard, and it was exhausting, and I want to share it, and I want to immortalize it on my YouTube channel. So, in the bottom right of Pride of Alteris, we have the blue Protoss player, Devil Seed. And we will just see that he is indeed the seed of the devil. And in the top left, we have me, the random red player, who's also playing as Terran, Python. We will see that Python is not the seed of the devil. Just a little bit of stuff going on. I told him my race T. He said thanks. I sent a heart, of course. Love you too. Very good. And we have a forge coming up for Devil Seed already. He's got a probe hiding over here on the other side of the map. I'm going for a... I'm not going to say I'm going to say Python. Python is going for a standard build. We have barracks first and then into gas, while Devil Seed is hiding a probe on the map, and he's sending another one across right now. Chrono Boost on the Nexus, getting a nice amount of probes out as fast as possible. Sending this probe up to maybe do a thing. He's going to set his first pylon down right about there, creating a little bit of a wall off so that the Terran player can't wall himself off to make himself a little bit safer. Probe is just annoying this SCV, and what happened over here? Where did the forge go? Alright, it looks like Devil Seed has cancelled his forge, deciding not to go for a cannon rush. He's going to steal Python's gas. Probably going to keep on annoying that SCV right there. Poor guy, almost down to red health. We have the second probe, who's still kind of here awkwardly. This is probably going to confuse the Terran player quite a bit. This SCV is very close to death. We have a Marine coming out because it looks as though the Terran player got flustered and forgot to put stuff in his gas. What are you going to do? This is a Diamond 2 game. You can't expect the best. Devil Seed finishing up the gas over here. Gateway and his own gas are coming up quite late, as makes sense. SCV scouting around, probably looking for the probe, probably also looking for some proxies, because obviously there were two probes across the map, a pylon and a stolen gas. Python is probably quite confused. And this probe is just going to go his way home. Another probe over here is going to fall to the Marine. We have a command center coming up over here, as well as a factory as soon as Python has the gas. And now, very good. Alright, on the other side we have the Cybernetics Core along with a Chrono Boosted Zealot into a supply block, which is just beautiful. He Chrono Boosted right into the supply block. So again, Diamond 2 game, don't expect the best gameplay. Barracks is idle, not produce anything. Another flaw, we have two Marines, they're switching locations, so you should have just sent this one to do whatever this one's doing, and this one to do whatever this one's doing, but whatever. Ooh, sneaky little gold stealing bit, not stealing, but sneaking base happening over here from Devil Seed. That's going to be interesting. We have a Stalker being Chrono Boosted out, as well as a probe already on this side of the map. Probably going to try and do some sneaky things as probes are known to do. I think that this is the same probe from the beginning of the game. Yes, it's got the minerals in its mouth and it's got the low hit points. Pylon coming up over here, probably going to be... Gateway? Proxy gateway? It's got another one going over here. Maybe we're going to see a bit of 3-gate pressure. Python is only now getting rid of this gas geyser. He's got his... factory done. I'm going to start up a starport, finish up his command center, finish up the add-on over here by the barracks. Alright, so let's see. What are you going to do? What are you going to build over here? And... does he have the gas for anything? He does not have the gas for anything. Alright, so it looks as though it is going to be gas. Probably going to be a Stargate, if I had to guess, since he's waiting for gas. If it was just a mineral thing, he would have plopped down the gateway already. Python is building another 2 barracks, as well as his factory. He's got a Widow Mine in production. Is he thinking about going for a Widow Mine drop? It's possible. Meanwhile, Devil Seed has finished up the Nexus over here. We have a Stalker that's annoying things. Already does not have a kill yet, but going to go for the Mule. Going to get the Mule, it looks like. Fresh Mule, that is a big pick-off. Very good for Devil Seed. Nicely done. We have this gold Nexus coming up, and this guy is still not doing anything. Ah, finally we have the Stargate. So this is quite a delayed Stargate. As you can see, Python's going to have 2 barracks, 3 barracks. He's basically like fully set up. Maybe Devil Seed could hit a bit of an anti-timing where Python's not expecting it, so it does damage. Up, raise the Deep. Oh, very good. The Adept can't get into the main base. Gonna kill some Marines, though this Adept has 2 kills, 2 Marines most likely. Devil Seed is starting to mine from here, and as you can see, the income shows that very highly in favor of Devil Seed. Not very, 100 minerals difference and around twice as much gas being mined for Devil Seed. Though he is a Protoss, so that does make sense. Python is finishing up his add-ons for this barracks. He's got a Viking in production. Wonder why he's doing that. Does Python know about this base? No, Python has no idea about anything on the other side of the map, including the Stargate, which I guess is on his side of the map. In fact, Python doesn't even know about this happening. Python has absolutely no idea what's happening. Nice little bit of micro coming over here by Double Seed, making it so that Python can't actually get any kills over here. Stalker and Adept both walk away happily with 2 kills each. Those 2 Marines are very much going to die. This Widowmine's probably going to die. Alright, so he has a reactor. This is bad. These guys are doing damage. He's going to get the Stalker. Very good. Raise the depot to stop the Adept from getting into the main base. Very good. We have the Viking already. Again, I wonder what this Viking is supposed to be doing. Yeah, attack your reactor for a little bit, Python. That's a great idea. Alright, so the first Void Ray is almost done, and we have a second Void Ray already queued up. Probably Devil Seed should be spending his minerals on an expansion. Then again, they are both floating a lot of money. Devil Seed floating close to 1,000 minerals. Python catching up. He should be producing out of this factory. I'm not entirely sure why he's not. He still has no idea. He does have an idea about this. So that should give him an idea that the pressure is not going to be done. And he sees the first Void Ray. Very good. Void Ray. Prismatic beams aligned. That Adept's going to die, but Python has a lot more troubles to worry about than that Adept. He's got a third command center coming on during all of this. That is very brave. Void Ray is going to go after the depot. That could pose a problem, because if Double C keeps on shading Adepts, Python will not have a wall to prevent that. Should be repairing it. I wonder why he's not. He has tons of time. What is he looking at? I'm not sure. Landed Viking over here has discovered this base. He's gotten 2 pro kills. Second Void Ray has joined the party. Widowmine's burrowing under the Void Rays. Double C, move the Void Rays! This could be bad. That's not good. Alright, so both Void Rays end up biting the dust over there. Wow, those 2 Widowmines are insane. This Adept is just sort of chilling here. He's got 4 kills already. Going to make it 5. Nope, not going to make it 5. 2 more Adepts shading in. And like I said, Python does not have a wall at this point, so he cannot stop that. These 2 Adepts are indeed going to shade in. Okay, so Python's going to pull the SCVs. While this is happening, there's another Adept down here. Lower the depot so that the SCVs could get maximum surface area. This Viking is still here, kind of. Wedged himself into these minerals, so, I mean, on the one hand it means that the probes can't kill him. On the other hand, it means that he's just sort of there. More Adepts shading and a lot of Adepts. They're getting a lot of kills. Another Void Ray in production for Devil Seed, as well as one has already finished. Still no wall from Python. There you go. There's his wall, and raise the depot. Very good. So now the Adepts are locked outside. So the Marines are gonna die. The Widowmines are still there. Boom! Okay, 3 Adepts bite the dust. 1 Widowmine's gonna die, probably? Yes. Alright, so another Widowmine dies. Vikings land to take out these Adepts. This should signal the Void Rays to move in. Void Rays move in. Void Rays move in. Void Rays, okay, Void Rays are not moving in. Vikings still over here. Stalkers are going to be with him. These probes have been idle this entire time, which has not been good for Devil Seed's income. More Adepts being warped in. 2 more Void Rays with shield batteries. Going to go after the reactor for the starport. We have Vikings over here, hopefully going to try and maybe whittle down a few micros. Probably don't let them, and they latched on. That is wonderful. Widowmine gonna, that Widowmine targeted the wrong Void Ray. Should have targeted the one with low hit points. That was definitely a mistake. Viking dragging these Void Rays into another 2 Widowmines, and oh my god! Alright, both of those Void Rays are now dead. So what is it now? Devil Seed has lost how many Void Rays? 4 Void Rays. All of them to Widowmines, I believe. So that's not good. These Adepts are gonna come in for the Widowmines. It's like one after the other. First the Void Rays, then the Adepts, then the Void Rays, then the Adepts. Alright, so now we're back to Adepts, it seems. Devil Seed is going to be taking a 3rd base. Python has had this command center the entire time. He should be making that into an orbital command. He's lost a lot of potential mules over there. Zealot just sort of walks in and dies. More Adepts. This time Python does have a wall. Does he raise the depots? He raises one of the depots, and Devil Seed cancels the shade. That was interesting. Devil Seed should not have canceled that shade. I wonder why he canceled that shade. I don't know. Void Ray, another Void Ray is here. SCVs are being pulled. I don't know what exactly that's for. Is he going to try and fight with the SCVs? Maybe going to try and break out. If he is, then I think he's attacking with these Marines a little bit too soon. Adepts trying to shade in. Will they finish their shade? They won't. The Adepts are going to stay outside. Meanwhile, the Void Ray is just sort of having fun. These Widowmines, poor guys, are dead. They lost so much potential. Alright, it looks like Python's going to try and fight with these SCVs. Now, this is an interesting move because the Adepts are going to target the SCVs, but the Void Ray will be able to target the Marines. Can the Marines out DPS the shield battery? It looks like they can. The Adepts are preoccupied with the SCVs. That's definitely very good. This is a lot of lost mining time for Python over here. I'm not sure if it's worth it. If he succeeds, he'll end up getting this attack off his back, but if he fails, then he'll lose a lot of SCVs and a lot of mining time. These Adepts are having a field day. 2 kills on that one, 3. Okay, that's a lot of kills than I thought there was going to be. Meanwhile, this Void Ray and that Adept are having fun over there. More Adepts are going to come in to join the party. Another Void Ray pops out. Will Python be able to kill that Void Ray with 2 Marines? I don't think so. 2 Vikings are joining, so they might be able to do something. Prismatic beams aligned on that Void Ray. Micro the Vikings? No need to micro the Vikings. SCVs are leaving because the Marines are coming to fill in the gaps, as well as 2 Widowmines. That's good. We still have a Voyager over here. Vikings look like they're coming to deal with it. Void Ray fixes on the healthy Vikings. That's very good for Python, because otherwise he probably would not win this fight. Alright. So where are we here now? So, Devil Seed has this base fully established. Void Ray comes out, kills the Marine. Looks as though there is no probe here. If there was a probe here, that would be a problem, because then the Devil Seed could just replant all the shield batteries. But since there isn't a probe, I imagine that Python kind of did a good job. I mean, he lost a lot of SCVs. He's down to 13. How many SCVs did he lose this game in total? 40. He lost 40 SCVs to break that. I'm not sure if it's worth it. I mean, honestly, holding these things is exhausting, and the more time you spend holding them, the more chances there are for you to just die. So between this and having died, like, it's not the worst. We are on 3 base and 3 base technically, I guess. Though this base isn't really mining, and this isn't an orbital. Adepts finish their shade. Looks like they're going to get hit by a Widow Mine. There's some stuff over here. Marines are going to come back to deal with that. These Adepts are not doing anything. Marines are going to die. Maybe they'll get an Adept. That Adept walks in. The Vikings, very good. Vikings do actually very well against Stalkers, so that's very good. The Stargate went down. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. We have more army coming over here. It looks like the Widow Mine's going to die. They're going to finish their shade, and there's nothing down here except for a Widow Mine. Kills 2 Adepts. That's actually really good, because the difference between 3 Adepts and 2 Adepts is like... The difference between 3 Adepts and 1 Adept is crazy. It's like 3 times the difference. Crazy, I know, right? Vikings going to go over here. Probably going to try and look after this base. I remember Python did that earlier in the game. We still have a pylon over here. This base is still on an orbital. Python is still on 13 SCVs. He really should start making more of those. Recall, what is he recalling? From where? Alright, recall is a Stalker and an Adept. Alright, so how many kills are these Vikings going to die with on? How many probes have gone down this game? 9 probes. That's not the worst. I mean, if you look at the income, Devil Seed is just crushing it in terms of the income. It's ridiculous. Looks as though Python's going to try and do a bit of a move out. His army's quite stagnated. Doesn't look like they're all together. There's 4 Adepts and a Stalker here. They should be able to hold this. The 2 shield batteries are coming online. Python's going to target the shield batteries, allowing the probes a chance to escape. I wonder why Devil Seed isn't trying to fight this. Meanwhile, Devil Seed has a Dark Shrine and a Templar Archives coming up, as well as +1 attack and +1 air weapons. So I'm not sure if that's a smart move, but... I mean, considering that he doesn't have a Stargate anymore, +1 air weapons kind of seems superfluous. He's also got a robotics facility, so 2 Templar Archive, 2 Templar things, and a robotics facility. All of the different kinds of Templars. We have Widow Mines sort of just everywhere, but not where they need to be. That Stalker is staying right on the range. He could see that little dent over there. This Nexus looks like it's gonna fall. Yeah, I don't think Devil Seed could have held this even if he wanted to, even if he was trying. We have Blink on the way also. Wow, crazy. Stalkers are gonna micro against these Marines. Stim is far from done. In fact, it just started, so there's no way for these Marines to actually fight these Stalkers, because the Stalkers could just kite them for infinity. Though it might be worth it, honestly, for Python just a move, and for Devil Seed to force to micro while Python does other things if possible. I don't know, Devil Seed is floating a ton of minerals, 4,500 minerals. That is crazy. You really should be spending that money. He could throw down like a bunch of gateways, a few Nexi. Should be producing probes. Neither of them are producing workers right now. Python is up to 20 SCVs, but that's not really good. Widow Mine's probably going to die. Yeah, it died. But another Stalker dies because of it, so is it worth it? I don't know. These Adepts are shading. I wonder why they're shading. Where are they going to go? Don't finish that. Don't finish that. Don't finish that. Don't. Why are you picking up? Alright, well, he picked up and he's leaving, and the shade's going to finish that. A little army over here. Not sure why this isn't an orbital command yet. So much wasted time. A lot of energy on both of these orbitals. He should be lifting one of these orbitals, putting it somewhere, starting to mine. Should be transferring some of these SCVs. Like, this is just a terrible economy for Python right now. No Dark Templar made as of yet, I believe, right? Yeah, no. What is Devil Seed spending his money on? He's got a ton of money, and he's just not spending it. Looks like he's going to send his army on a bit of a move out. Python's also going to send his. Stim is, almost done. This is actually, like, really not good timing for Python. If he just finished them a little bit sooner. Stim is so close, and Stim is done now. Wow, Stim takes a long time. Stim is done. Alright, very good. Well, Python stim. Python does stim, and now he's going to chase down these Stalkers. 1 Stalker, 2 Stalker, 3 Stalker, 4 Stalker, 5 Stalkers, 6 Stalker? 6 Stalkers down for the price of 2 Widow Mines, I believe, since stim finished. Another stim. These poor medevacs have their work cut out for them. These units are very low. Devil Seed is only warping in Stalkers, which is a questionable choice considering that there are Marauders in this unit composition, and there are any amount. Devil Seed should be warping in some Dark Templar. I'm not sure exactly why he's not. Seems like a great choice. Python would have to scan. This is still not an orbital. 2 bases coming up for Devil Seed. That's what he's been spending his money on. All of these probes are going to die. Devil Seed is supply blocked. He just got unsupply blocked because Python killed all his probes. But he's going to lose this Nexus and this pylon. He's building 4 pylons, so that's going to tie him over for a little bit. He's rebuilding his Dark Shrine, even though he already has one done. He should be baking Dark Templar. I'm not sure why he's not. If Python scans, he would be able to take out these 2 observers, which would make these Widowmines a lot more powerful, but as of right now, they're kind of weak. So I'm not sure if Python knows about them. Like, he could see them, but I'm not sure if he knows about them. Another expansion coming up for Devil Seed. So he is 1, 2, 3 expansions, very few probes actually mining them. He's down to 34 probes. These Stalkers can't really do anything. Python should just stim up this ramp. I'm not entirely sure why he's not. He could win. Okay, well, all of these Widowmines are gonna die. They're all gonna die. That's crazy. Alright. And alright, well, Python decided that the assimilator was more important than killing his opponent. Alright, that's a questionable decision. We have his command center finally flying down over there. Additionally, another one is coming up. These Stalkers are just sort of chilling. Will he make this into an orbital command? Will he make it into an orbital command? Yes, orbital command finally, as well as 2 more refineries coming up. He's starting to space his workers out again. Stalkers want to do a little bit of hit squad. If these Marines and Marauders just went down there, they would kill them. Oh, it'd be so nice, but unfortunately, it will not happen. A ton of probes over here being moved over here. I think this is like the main base emptied, yeah. So 34 probes for Devil's Seed, 3 SCVs for Python. He's back to his economy, and the income looks to be, the Python's mining a lot more gas, but Devil Seed is mining more minerals. Devil Seed has a lot of minerals though, so I mean, let's see if he could figure out a way to spend them. He hasn't done it so far. Where are Devil Seed's Dark Templar? I really feel like they would be really clutch right now. Splitting up half of this army is Python probably, I'm not entirely sure what that was. We have 4 more Marines coming down over here, gonna try and maybe do a bit of a sandwich, I'm not entirely sure. Devil Seed should run this way. Is there anything on this side to prevent these Stalkers? No, there isn't. Adepts are coming in, 3 Adepts enough to one-shot SCVs. And will we see that? We saw it for 1 SCV. And another Adept goes down. There are units over here to manage that. These Stalkers are being engaged. The Marines are backing off. And another Stalker dies on his blink. Stalkers, do not bring the Terran army into your bases. That would be a bad idea if the Terran army discovered that, because as of right now, Python has no idea about this base, or this base. All he knows is that he's killed this base. We do finally have 2 Dark Templar coming down over here, as well as a few Zealots being warped in. How many Dark Templar are on the field right now? We have 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so we have a bunch of Dark Templar. Two of them over here, 2 of them over here. Probably Devil Seed is going to try and send one over there. This one is going to walk past a missile turret over here, so that's not very good. But the army's leaving. The army is leaving, so that's not really good. Oh, but it was right in the range. We have one over here, one over here. Where's the 4th one? The 4th one died, so where's the 3rd one? We have 1, 2. These 2 are doing damage. God, I can't even find them. Where are they? I have no idea. This one killed all the SCVs over here. This one's going to start to kill SCVs over here. Going to go after this base. Alright, killed the Dark Templar. More SCVs dying. This one's up to 4 kills already. Python is losing SCVs. Meanwhile, it looks though, however, as if Devil Seed is really focusing on these Dark Templar. He has nothing in production. That is crazy. Python doesn't really have any units in production either, but both of those Dark Templar go down. There's still 2 left, 1 and 2. One of them's with the main army. That's weird. We do have probes being transferred. Alright, looks like there's going to be a bit of a lull. We do have a War Prism coming in over here. That's really cool. And we have DT Blink as well as +2 coming up. What are the upgrades for Python? +1, +1, that's it. Just +1. +1 weapons. +2 weapons are coming up for Devil Seed. He's got a Dark Templar guarding this base. He's got an interesting army. Are these Zealots with charge? They do have charge. They do have charge. So charge lots and Immortals. War Prism coming in right on top of the missile turret. And will it warp anything in? No. Okay, that was... DT over here killing stuff. That was a sad War Prism. Charge lots try to go in, one of them just sort of dies. Python discovers this base, gonna kill it real quick. Now the annoying thing is that Python walks up here, he will not actually see another base. Although he could just sort of run and kill his opponent. We have another DT over here gonna run away. Does Python have a scan? He is out of scans. That is not good. This DT is sort of just gonna chill. The Widowmines are gonna posture. That DT could kill everything here if he wanted to, but whatever. Stalkers over here. Python does discover this base. That is crazy. Alright, so he could have won, but instead he's going to get this base. I guess, I don't know. Alright, so it looks as though Devil Seed cannot attack into this. Looks as though he's just going to go for a counter himself. Python does see this. He's going to chase the army. Will he stim? It doesn't look like he's stimmed. Okay, there you go. So now he's going to stim. These guys are already on the other side of the map. These SCVs are in for a world of trouble. We do have a bit of an army over here doing pretty well against the char. Okay, never mind. They're all dead. This army finally gets back after killing, I think 3 immortals died on the journey, just being picked off. Python scans, probably just worried about DTs, sees that there aren't, just going to kill him. Doesn't even bother burning the Widow Mines, and that Mr. just kills the observers. So this base down, resources lost show around twice as many resources lost for Devil Seed. Python finally cleans up that DT from so long ago. There's still Dark Templar Shrine as well as 4 DTs up here. Python is down to 24 SCVs, whereas Devil Seed is down to 17. So this has been a scrappy game. If we look at the units lost, oh my god, that's a lot of units lost. We've lost 5 DTs, 8 Void Rays went down in the beginning. If you remember those 4 Void Rays that died to Widow Mines, that was crazy. We have 4 DTs moving out, as well this Terran army going in. I don't think Python knows about this base. No, he does not. He's probably just assuming that these were the only 2 bases. Nobody would be dumb enough to take this base, is what he's thinking. So it looks as though he's finally going to try and go for the kill. Charge lots are... Yeah, this is a bad day for these charge lots. Oh my god, these guys are so screwed. And they're dead. These DTs decided to turn around for a little bit. It's an interesting choice. Marine finally discovers this base, so that is very good news for Python. He's going to stim his Marine right into this little nook, so that's a pretty good place. DT is going to try and move over here. There is a missile turret as well as 2 Widow Mines, so that's a big deal. Python is going to target the Dark Templar Shrine. There is a Dark Templar warping right now, so there is another Dark Templar. He could go after this army, but it looks as though he's focusing on these Dark Templar over here. I'm going to go after the orbital. Questionable choice. I would go after the missile turret and then go after the orbital. He is going to get the orbital, so that's very good. Widow Mines are going to kill the DTs, but one other... he dodged one of the Widow Mines, but missed the other. And that's it for Devil Seed. He leaves the game. Python had just killed his main base, and all he had left was that other mining base that was scouted by the Marine. It was probably game over for him anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, anything you want, whatever. And I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!